Hey, Big Papa coming at you here at the end of this challenge showdown. First of all, I just want to say thank you to all of you for your love, for your support, for the kick in the pants when I needed it, keeping me on track and going strong. Um, I couldn't have made it as far as I have without you. And it's been a challenge. It's been hard. Not so much physically. I mean, the shakes have been wonderful. The exercise I can do. But I think emotionally and mentally, I've gone through some struggles. Um, a lot of it stemming from my past and from where I came from. I'm still big. I'm not nearly where I want to be yet, but I know I can be. And I'm looking forward to my next 90-day challenge, which is going to be starting here in just a couple weeks. But I wanted to share real quick my story, how I got to where I am today, what led me to this. Um, it's not easy for me to share. In fact, I've been struggling for the last 4 or 5 weeks trying to put this video together. But I'm just going to do it. It's obvious looking at me that I'm not about to win any running races. I'm big. I know I'm big. But it hasn't always been this way. In fact, 25 years ago, it was 1987, I ran the mile in just over 4 minutes. I was fast. And this was all on my own training. I was at that time getting, I guess, visions of grandeur or whatever it happened to be, but I had dreams of running in the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona, and was in fact looking for somebody that could teach me what I needed to know to improve my speed, to make me a world-class runner. Unfortunately, on the way to a workout, I was riding my motorcycle when I was hit by a car. That accident changed my life. It laid me up for about 6 months, where just lying in bed, I went from 160, 165 pounds up to 265 pounds in a 6 month period. And it became because I hadn't changed my eating habits. Before, when I was running 5, 10, 12 miles a day, whatever it happened to be, I'd be consuming 6 to 10,000 calories, but I'd be running it off. It wasn't an issue. But when you're lying flat on your back and consuming 6 to 10,000 calories a day, well, you can imagine. And it was after that accident that I started dieting for the first time. And I'll tell you what, I could name just about every diet and tell you how much weight I lost on each of those diets. And then I could tell you, turn it straight around and tell you how much weight I put back on the moment I stepped off their diet plan. I started doing that yo-yo dieting. I'd lose the weight and then put more back. Lose weight, put more back, back and forth until I finally reached my top weight. In fact, just before this challenge, in April of this year, I weighed in at 375 pounds. And I tried it all, you guys. I've probably lost well over 1,500 pounds in my life, but I've put it all back on. And it got to the point where I was finished and I was through. When I was first being introduced to this, I didn't want anything to do with it. But my wife said, let's give it one more try. And so I started the challenge. So what's different about this than any other challenge I did? One, and most importantly, it has been the support, and all of you out there. It's been phenomenal. Two, I actually love the shakes. I can't tell you how often I've gone to a diet plan just dreading what the food was going to taste like, or what the drink was going to be, or what it was going to happen. I love these shakes. And I think the third one that was probably key to my successes is the fact of how easy it is to get back on track. Every other time I've done a plan, I would go off for a weekend, that free weekend or whatever it happened to be. And after that, my body just refused to go back onto the plan again. The cravings were so intense, there was nothing I could do. But with this, I could leave it for a week and have a couple times during this challenge due to different things that have gone on. but I've been able to come right back on it again. And that's exciting, knowing that even though I might stumble, it doesn't mean I have to fall. And that's what's been allowed me to be successful this time. I'm down since I actually started the challenge. I actually started about 25 pounds down before I got on the challenge. But as I started, I'm now down 42 pounds. I've lost more than 28 inches between my chest, my waist, and my thigh. I mean, my hips. And I'm feeling great. I can do things now that I haven't been able to do forever. I mean, simple things, but most of it you'll think of. I mean, putting on my seatbelt in the car. It actually fits. Or how about this one? I'm able to tie my own shoes. I know that might sound strange to some, but for somebody that has struggled with morbid obesity as I have been, these are wonderful milestones. I go out and I actually play with my family now. In fact, we just played racquetball last night. We spent a couple hours down at the racquetball courts, me, myself, and our two youngest kids, and we just had fun. It's been a while since I've had that opportunity to have fun with my family. So what has this challenge done for me? Have I lost all the weight I want to lose? No. Am I in the shape that I want to be in? Not yet. But I know I can get there. And it's the support of the people around me. It's the ease of the challenge. Does it take work? Yes. Is it going to be worth it? You bet it is. But again, just let me say thank you all for your support, for your love, for voting with your hearts as you push that number 10. But just know that I do love you, and I believe in each and every one of you, whatever your challenges might be. If there's just one word of advice that I can give you at this time, let the past go. Look to the future and where you want to be, and allow yourself to become that person. I love you all. I wish all the best. Here's Big Papa signing off. Bye-bye.